Good rising, Black people checking in. What up, HogOn Welding? Founder of HogOn University. Good rising, we are working on stick welding certification. Then planning on transitioning over to the overhead work. Getting the weld down, we just fine tuning the machine. Working on a couple things, and doing great. Good rising. We just want to check in. Saying that we getting to it, man. One thing about being independent, you have to wait for something. So you have to be willing to get up when you're independent and do what needed to get your hog on. This brother right here is really hungry, man. I really enjoy helping him. He has took the combination of course. He has learned how to MIG weld for me, how to flux core weld and stick weld. And we've been going over some business ideas. I helped him purchase his first welder, so that way he can start doing some independent things and making some side money, turning his job into a business. So I think that when you get into the field and you say that you really are welding, you need to invest in your equipment. It always bothers me to hear someone say they've been welding for 10 and 20 and 30 years, and they don't even own a machine, not even a small machine. Invest in your craft, family. Don't just use your craft for a job. Don't just use your craft when you have to go in and just punch a clock. But you can turn your trade into a business. You can start creating products on your own. You can start providing your own services. And I think that's very important in this day and age, because so many things are controlled by the system. So I'm doing private welding classes. I'm utilizing my mom's residence that she left me. I turned the carport into a car garage. And now we're doing classes, family, you know what I mean? And also Airbnb, so when they come down from out of town, they can actually stay here. He stayed here last night, and he was comfortable, said he had a great time. And now we're on to some welding classes. So I think that it's important that we will be flexible, family, that we'll be able to think outside the box, network with those, you can get some solid training from, network with someone that they got experience, an expert in their lane, you know what I mean? I like to stay in my lane, fam. So right now, like I said, we got a few things going on in the future with some shipping container conversions. We're still making products, still teaching. The goal is to have products of talent, fam, and to be able to create a product that can actually be put on the shelf too. That way you can create it and it can stand there and you can go be doing something else. So think outside the box, fam. That old saying, the early bird gets the worm. The early bird getting the weld is rising, you know what I mean? He's getting to it, fam. So, it's just motivational. It's motivational to see that you can give someone something and they can take it to the next level because they're hungry, fam. You got to be hungry, It's hard to teach someone that's not hungry, but if you're hungry and you want it, you can get it. So I have never taught a welder that wanted it that didn't get it. You know what I mean? Now, I have seen some that was forced to be put in the class, and it's like, I really don't want to do it. I'm just around. But I have seen some try, and they just wasn't getting it. But then again, now that I think about it, a lot of times it's on who teaching. So if you don't have a good instructor or someone that can see where you're going wrong that can help correct you, if they are being in your presence or listening to your conversation and telling them what you're doing, then you need to get someone like that on your team, someone that can give you some valuable information when you're going right, when you're going wrong, or how you need to maintain. So I think that with my private welding classes, I can help you on a lot of different levels, from starting a business, from creating a job, from doing a resume. There's a lot of things that we need, especially in rural areas. How to get the job, how to write up your experience, how to present yourself as a welder. Some people just don't know this. How to present yourself on the job, period. When you're trying to go get one. Some people don't even know how to go in on an interview correctly. So it's a lot of stuff that we overlooked that we think that isn't valuable, but it really is. So I think in this economy, you know, and what we got going on from here on out, it's independence, it's LLCs, it's corporations, man. We thinking big. We got to think big. They're gonna always try to take from us. So we got to figure out a way to make, because they're gonna take it. So we got to figure out a way to make it, family, on our own. So if it's something you're trying to do, be consistent at it. Get up early, grind on it, go to sleep with it on your mind, wake up with it on your mind. Last night we went to sleep, welded, and we woke up on it. We got some coffee and donuts, and we back on the grind. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just feel good, man, to have someone that believes in what you're doing, that, you know, and he believes in what he's doing, fam. And we lean by example, fam. Lean by example. So, for those who want to get some independent classes, man, make sure you check out the website, HogOnWelding.com. That's HogOnWelding.com. Check me out on all social media sites. That's HogOn University. That's HogOn University. Leave me some comments, inbox me, let me know what's going on, if I can help you when I'm in the area. I move around. I'm becoming Birmingham, Alabama. I will be also in Georgia, East Point, at our Legacy Center. So I'm networking with our people, family. We're really trying to help change the direction from the ages of 12 through 24, especially in the rural areas, family. So if that's you or you have a child, get them out to East Point, Atlanta, Georgia at our Legacy Center. That's our Legacy Center at East Point, Atlanta, Georgia. Get them out every other Saturday. I think it goes from 11 to 2. They end up feeding the kids while they're there. They have some good points. They learn a lot. So if that's you and you want to be involved in that, man, take the kids out there, support a good cause. They're really doing something from the ages of 12 and 24. And like I say, I'm in Arkansas right now. I'm a member, and I'm doing my best down here as well. So this rising, we're teaching, we're working on some skill sets, and I just wanted to go live just to show you that this is what you have to do, fam. You have to be hungry. I'm hungry, he's hungry, and I believe if we lead by example, we can help someone else that's out here this rising, that's hungry too, and they just motivated on what to do. Don't wait. I want to say that. Stop waiting on the system to do something. Stop waiting on the system to open up the door for you. Stop waiting on someone to sign something off. You know what I mean? Before I let you go, fam, I'm gonna share something with you. A rich Caucasian man shared this with me, and I was paying rent to him on my first building. I was renting out, getting my business going, and this man told me something that changed my life, fam. He said, Joe, let me tell you something. He said, in life, you have to learn that you have to ask. You never ask for permission. You always ask for forgiveness. And I didn't get it at first. And he said, if you go around asking everybody, if you try to go jump through all these folders, people would have you signing this, kissing this person, but doing this, and you trying to do business, and they looking at it as a job. I gotta do an extra 30 minutes. You thinking business. So y'all on two different trains of thought. So what I have learned is I would rather just do what I got to do. And if I stepped on somebody's toe, I had to go, did something I didn't know what to do, I said, oh, I apologize. Was it a fine? Was it a fee? So I want to pay that and keep it moving. But I didn't did what I came to do. So don't wait on nobody, fam. If it's in your heart, just do it. Figure it out as you learn. You can improve it. But don't sit around and wait. Say, oh, I got to get this correct. I got to go do this before this happens. If you got something in your heart, like starting your independent school, start it. And as you go, you can build it and get bigger and bigger. I seen a gentleman sent me a picture of his school. They had about 40 booths in there. And that's my goal. And he's an older gentleman. He was an older black gentleman in Alabama. And I'm like, man, he got 40 booths in there. You know what I mean? And he's really, doing this thing. And I'm thinking like, that's my goal. That's what I'm trying to get to. But I'm not going to wait till I get to 40 booths. I got 3 right now. We're gonna get our hog on until we get to 40. You know what I'm saying? But I think we got to start somewhere, fam. So don't let nothing, the system, don't let nothing hold you back, fam. We'll figure it out as you go. If we got to pay the piper, let's pay the piper as we go. But don't sit back around and wait on somebody to say, hey, go on and go do what you got to do. Just do what you got to do, fam. I have learned that that's very important, because if we wait around on people, we'll never accomplish what we're trying to accomplish. So y'all be blessed. Continue to get your hog on. We out.